That is also a concern for the People's Republic of China, who will be the next president.
Interesado umano ang China kung sino ang susunod na magiging pangulo ng bansa. Sinasabing binabantayan nito kung ipagpapatuloy nito ang kasalukuyang polisiya ng administrasyon sa West Philippine Sea. Sa ikalawang araw ng Cybersecurity Forum sa Makati kanina, sinabi ni Commodore J. Tariela, tagapagsalita ng Philippine Coast Guard sa usapin ng West Philippine Sea, na kung ang susunod na mamumuno sa bansa ay salungat pa rin sa polisiya ng China, magiging sagabal pa rin ito sa pag-angkin nila sa West Philippine Sea.
And obviously, anybody whom they are really betting to be the next president is somebody who's not going to stand up for our rights, because it will be on their disadvantage if the next president will continue what President Marcos has been doing so far, exposing Chinese aggression.
Kaya naniniwala ito na ginagawa ng Chinese Embassy sa Maynila ang lahat ng paraan para patahimikin ito at ang ginagawang transparency initiative ng pamahalaan upang isapubliko ang lahat ng pambubuli at panghaharas ng China sa mga Pilipino sa West Philippine Sea. Anya tinutulak ng China na sa pamamagitan na lamang ng diplomatic channels gaya ng Department of Foreign Affairs dapat talakayin ang issue. At hindi na umano isinasama ang Armed Forces of the Philippines at ang Philippine Coast Guard sa paglalabas ng impormasyon.
So, I would like to believe that, the Chinese embassy really putting a lot of efforts to silence me, to stop transparency, and to convince the national government that when you talk about West Philippine Sea concern, it should only be through the diplomatic means. That it should only be the DFA who's going to do the talking when you talk about West Philippine Sea, not to include the Armed Forces of the Philippines or not to include the Philippine Coast Guard.
Kung huhupa ngayon ang issue ng West Philippine Sea, posible anyang pagsapit ng 2028 presidential election ay makakalimutan na ng maraming Pilipino ang issue, lalo na't ugali ng mga Pinoy ang pagiging mapagpatawad. Nag-aalalaan niya ang China na baka mas lalo pang dumami ang mga Pilipino ngayon na mulat na sa tunay na ginagawa ng China sa West Philippine Sea. Pag nagpatuloy ito ay magiging election issue ang WPS o isa ito sa magiging batayan sa pagpili ng mga Pilipino ng susunod na leader.
And that is the main concern of the Chinese government. They wanted to silence the transparency. They wanted to put a stop on transparency because they are worried that in the next 2 more years, if 9 out of 10 Filipinos are already supportive of the Philippine Transparency Initiative in the West Philippine Sea, try to imagine, it will be 10 out of 10 already, or 9.98% of our countries support transparency, and we have already institutionalized the level of awareness of Chinese aggression in the West Philippine Sea.
Naniniwala naman ang Philippine Navy na maaaring magamit at manipulahin ang issue ng West Philippine Sea sa darating na halalan upang magdulot ng pagkakahati-hati sa mga Pilipino. Kaya't iginiit nito na mahalaga ang edukasyon upang labanan ang maling impormasyon.
It is used also to downgrade your military. So I think it's best to educate. Education was always mentioned, and I would just like to inform everyone that your Navy, your armed forces going across the country, disseminating about West Philippine Sea, that we have sovereignty, and they talk about sovereign rights, maritime zones. We do this across the country, not only in schools but only in villages.
Ayon kay Professor Dindo Manhit, presidente ng StratBase at vice chair ng Philippine Advisory Board sa West Philippine Sea, dapat ang susunod na mamumuno sa bansa ay matigas ang paninindigan sa posisyon ng Pilipinas sa West Philippine Sea.
I just hope that, as the Filipino people would say, we will never vote for a pro-China candidate. And more so maybe in 2028. We heard that as far back for years already, in 7 to 8% of Filipinos. So we'd like to remind candidates. But it cannot suddenly change for the sake of changing your political position. So we have to be clear on that Filipinos should choose people who will stand up for our own national interests. Not the interests of other groups, not only China but other nations, but one that will stand up for the interests of the Filipinos.
Ryan Lacanlale, UNTV News and Rescue. Diyos ang aming sandigan, serbisyo publiko ang aming pinahahalagahan.